Hi, it's Eunice, and this is Nurtured to Nurture, where we allow ourselves to be nurtured so we can nurture our children, our teenagers, and our young adults. Like us, share us, send in your comments, subscribe to us, and you can also find us on Essence.org. Let's journey together. Let's be intentional together. Today, the topic is mindset. Yes, mindset. Change of mindset. Do you know what? I knew and I understood positive mindset and negative mindset on all that. But once grace found me, everything changed for me. Once my home became chaotic and I didn't know what to do, and I was knocking my head and I was stressed and there's so much tension, there was so much chaos at home. And I began to read, and by God's grace, His grace found me. I had a new understanding of mindset, of change of mindset that was meaningful and purposeful. Once grace found me, I realized that I couldn't use the same mindset that I was parenting with before grace found me. So because I realized that in Romans 12 verse 2, it talks about the renewal of the mindset. It talks about, yes, you live in the world, but you have to allow yourself to be nurtured so that you'll be able to have that kind of renewal of mindset to know exactly what is that good, what is that perfect, and what is that will of God, not just for you, but for your child's life as well. That was amazing, and that was so powerful. And as a Christian mom, as a Christian parent, I couldn't do things the way I used to do them. My idea changed because, look, prior to that, I was doing all the running around, putting my children in extra tuition, schools, doing, all the things that I can do, putting the pressure on. If you don't get an A, if you don't get an A plus, or if you don't get a B, or if your mark is not that good, I put the pressure on to make sure that you sit up and, and there was that kind of pressure I'm talking about. And the reason why I was doing that, the foundation of that mindset was so that my child will make it in the world, so that my child will grow up and, be able to secure that job and be able to have the big bucks so that he or she can live a good life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with earning good money and living good life. That was not what the problem is. The problem is my intention about what I was putting in for them to get there. The problem with that was when my focus was on that, I only realized this when grace found me and my mindset changed. What then I realized from the whole thing was that when I was pushing them towards directions, towards dreams that probably aren't meant for them, I was robbing them away from their talents and gifts that God has actually placed in them. So, and that is not good. That is distraction. That is unfulfilling. So today I want to challenge you as a parent, especially as a Christian parent. This is very deep. You cannot parent the same way that you used to parent before you became a Christian. You cannot use the same mindset to guide you. So today, if you're pushing your child in direction that you is in your own understanding and in your own will, what you want for your child to be, if you're pushing your child to get grades that are beyond them, if you're pushing your child to go into courses, to take courses, the sciences, they are the talk of town. That's what people talk about. Yeah, I do science, I do triple science, I do this. So if you don't do those kind of subjects, then people look down upon you. If you want your child to do those courses because you want people to also think that they are all that and you're doing so well and this blah, 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 what people will think and what people will say, think again, because as a Christian parent, your mindset has to renew so that whatever you do to cultivate your child is geared towards leading your child to grow up, to be able to pursue that kind of purpose that God placed them here on this earth plane for. And that is the question. Have you actually even prayed to ask God to lead you, to guide you, to enable you to be able to know what His purpose for your child is, and even for your own life, what this is, so that you will live towards that? Because without that, there will always be something missing in your life. There will always be something missing in your life. And if you're pushing your child towards the same thing, your child will grow up and live a life like yours, unfulfilling, and something always missing. So today I'm challenging you. Begin to think about things in a different way. I'm a Christian parent. What is God saying about my child? Why did God place my child onto this earth plane? God, renew my mindset so that I'll be able to channel all that you have equipped me with, to be able to lead my child, to guide my child, to nurture my child in the direction that you want, nurturing the skills that you have given him or her, nurturing the talent that you have given him or her, and not the way I'm looking at it or the way I want it. Because that will end my child being unfulfilled. But Romans 12:2, as I've explained before, says that when your mindset renews, you will know that will which is good, that which is pleasing to God, that which is the will of God for your child. Today, let God, Holy Spirit, enable you to renew your mindset and begin to look at things in a different way. Like us, subscribe to us, and send in your comment. May God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. And I always say that be intentional, and remember that love is patient, love is kind.